know what? Today I'm pissed off with you, cause you've been acting childish, T. Yo, when the fuck you gonna grow up, man? Stop having these fights with me. Deep down I know we're cool. Sometimes I wonder, would I really give a fuck if you were 6 feet under? I look at you as a friend, but when it comes down to it, it's blatant. Me and you ain't tight, like the way you are with Jason. And you don't listen to me, like the way you listen to him. That makes me think that you don't respect me. That's how the dissing begins. Every time we meet, we're at each other's throats like a couple of bitches. I hate the way you try to go on like a fuck, that's some fake shit. I know one day you'll sort yourself out, cause you ain't stupid. I just hope that that day ain't that far away, cause my life's moving at a fast rate, picking up pace, heading towards the right place. I don't wanna leave you behind, but I can feel my heart change as every day goes by. Start to realize who my friends are. If you're one of them, prove it, fix up.
Couldn't get along today. Couldn't get along today. Have to call you back later. Couldn't get along today. Yeah. Couldn't get along today.
Once again, my friend, you managed to rattle someone's cage, but for once it ain't mine. Yo, this time it's Dave's. Fuck me, I thought we were bad, but you and him are worse. Falling out over petty shit like money, weed and birds. Talking about how if you never saw each other again, it would be too soon. I can't really talk though, cause sometimes I feel that way too. I'm just glad that me and you sorted out our differences. Now we can finally be on the level, as you like to put it, just settle. So how's your life, man? Lately you seem really down. What's it like living on that council estate in South? I know you got that big fuck off dog to protect you, but that ain't your manner, man. What's wrong with your head, dude? The way you go on, blood? You need to be careful. Hey, don't give me that shit about it's all cool, just be careful. Look, I gotta go. When you're in the ends next, make sure you check me. Alright, bro, cool. See you next week.
Couldn't get along today. Couldn't get along today. Have to call you back later. Couldn't get along today. Yeah. Couldn't get along today.
Today I'm fucking distraught. I'm beside myself. I can't stop crying, man, and neither can no one else. Cause today I got a call from Greg, and the first thing he said was, hey B, you're not gonna believe this, man, but Tony's dead. And at first I didn't, then I heard the tone in his voice, and I knew he was serious, so I didn't have a choice. And suddenly it hit me, and I went silent, lost for words. As I listened to him describe how you died, I felt this surge of overwhelming sadness. Those fucking bastards, why they have to kill you, man, it's madness. I keep picturing your face, it's the first time I've seen it. Scared as I imagine you dropping from the balcony, falling through the air. I don't know whether you fell trying to escape or whether you was pushed off, but whatever they did, it was enough to get you more than shook up. All I know is they turned up at your flat whilst you were sleeping, and seriously intended on giving you a beating. That bitch you lived with must have had something to do with it as well. She wanted you out of her yard. Why the fuck else would that dog of yours be locked in another room? I find it far too convenient. That slag must have knew that they was coming to do you something bad. I can't take this, it's driving me mad. I just can't believe you're gone, I never felt this sad. T, I fucking love you, man.
Couldn't get along today. Couldn't get along today. Have to call you back later. Couldn't get along today. Yeah. Couldn't get along today.
Now that you're gone, nothing will ever be the same. Your death was a tragedy in every kind of way. I can't comprehend all the time we wasted on being angry at each other instead of just getting along. It's wrong, and it reminds me of how you left it last with Dave. Cause when you died we didn't see his ass for days, and those days turned to months, and now those months have turned to years. Free to be a Zach, and still we're holding back the tears. I say we haven't seen Dave for years, but we have, except it ain't really him. Cause the David we knew would never take crack or heroin. Hit him hard just like it did for Jace. You and him were like brothers, and in his heart lies an empty space, cause you'll never be replaced. And we all feel the same. All we have is love and respect when someone mentions your name. So know this, just before I hang up the line for the last time, we love you, and you're forever on our minds. See you in heaven, bruv. Yeah. What's up, man? How long's it been? How long's it been, Dad? I know, I say about 16 years since you went searching for the Holy Ghost and got lost along the way like money in the post. Holier than most is how you used to act, walking around with your Bible, spitting out quotes like they was facts. Painted black, men, women, children as well. If you don't worship God, then you're going to hell. Always had to take it one step further. You couldn't just pray, nope. Had to shove it down people's throats like gay blokes. Like that Basement Jack song, where's your head at? When did you lose your mind? Same time your hair fell out and your beard started to grow, grey hair started to show. Or was it when you started speaking in tongue on road? I was only 6 years old. Or could you subject me to that shit? Verbal syphilis, complete fucking gibberish. I was sick of it but too afraid to say. Only saw you once every fortnight. Out of all of them you had to choose that day to Bible bash. Evangelizing in the street, looking like a tramp who collected trash. Even though you was brass, you could have tried to look normal. Even if you was fucked in your head, it's awful. I know, but I'm glad you done a disappearing act. Screw you, how could I ever introduce anyone to you? Baby, it's my dad, he's a religious nut.
Oh, hello. What the fuck?
I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, cold as how I'm gonna treat ya. I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, cold as how I'm gonna treat ya. When we talk about your antics now, they're always met with laughter.
It really used to make you pray before you went on Mars.
Yes, every time it put something in the mouths, we had to pray to Jesus. Why the fuck you think I never used to eat more teasers? I slack you off now and don't feel bad about it afterwards. Just like all the other kids abandoned by their fathers. I hate my dad, Homer Simpson looking like fat bastard. Yeah, well at least your words stop with Ned Flanders. Who the fuck was I supposed to go to for answers? Hey mum, what's this sticky shit in my pajamas? You weren't around to teach me shit, sold your own kid out for some bitch. And no one's seen you since, but I bet you turn up when I'm rich, chatting shit like it weren't your fault. Probably blame it on your bitch, cause your bitch mind's warped. We could hear it in her voice every time she talked. Me and Lauren were young, but we weren't dumb. We knew what was going on. First time I met her, and she was just your wife to be. I remember that something just didn't seem right to me. From what I could see, it was simple and plain. She had you under manners like a dog on a chain. Sometimes I used to wonder where you were and why you left. Was it all because of her or what you thought was best? But times have changed and I'm used to you not being there. So now I no longer wonder, nor do I care. You could be dead for all I know, even more fucked up in your head for all I know. Cause all I really know is that you left without saying bye and ain't ever looked back since. Yes, there was a time you could have built a bridge, but now the gap's too great. You might find if you try, just collapse under the weight. Cause now it's far too late, cause we all grown up. Can you be part of our lives now when you've missed so much? That's right. I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, cold as how I'm gonna treat ya. I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, cold as how I'm gonna treat ya. You can't run away from your past, cause your past is hereditary. The blood that courses through my veins is your legacy. Will probably be the only thing ever left of me from you. Cause just like you, I myself have been gifted with a musical talent. Except I go by the name of Benju, not Paul Balance. You lived your life like your namesake, hung in the balance. Then you fell off the wagon, now the only thing that's apparent is you ain't half the man you used to be. But I'm more than you could ever be. Cause you could never see the world as I see it. Wherever you try to be something you ain't, I be it. And real fast, your past is coming back to haunt you. It's God's will, it's such a big mistake, like me should taunt you. Daunt you, like a nervous feeling in your gut. I call it fate, but you can call it whatever the fuck. You're just a lost little boy, so here's one less worry for ya. I don't hate you, I just feel sorry for you. In fact, I pity you. I've got so much shit on you, if I saw you in the street, I wouldn't even spit on you. But I don't hate you. Hating takes too much effort, and you ain't worth the fucking time of day. As for love, that went when you went, long ago. I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, cold as how I'm gonna treat ya. I don't hate you, I don't love you neither. You mean nothing to me, just another geezer. I won't hit you, nah, still I won't hug you either. If we ever meet again, well, you got the picture.